Okay, in this little video I'm going to show you how to add a timer to your game. So the timer is going to run not on the sprite but on the stage. So you need to click on stage and then we get the script window here. We're going to add in a when green flag clicked, and we need a forever loop. And something new, we're going to add a variable which is going to count down to act as our timer. So we need to press make a variable and then we're going to call it timer. It's okay. And then I'm going to set that timer to 60. Notice I changed that there. It will drop down. Timer, because I've made it. Put that one there, and then in the loop I am going to add in a wait for a second, and then under the variables I'm going to change the timer by -1. Okay, now if I run it I can now see this timer counting down here. Now at the moment all it does is count down, so I need to put something in to check when my timer gets down to 0. So stop that, I'll go back to control, I'm going to add in an if statement. So if my timer gets to 0, I am going to stop everything. Now it's a very basic thing at the moment and it's not ideal for the real game when I do it, but it will get us started. So I take the variable, I'm going to drag it and drop it in there. So if the timer equals 0, then I go to control again and I'm going to put in a stop all in there. Now that block has to go inside the loop. So what's happening now is we wait a second, we change the timer by -1, and if we ever get to 0, right, we stop all the scripts. So let's give it a go. Rather than counting all the way down, I'm going to start it at 10. Okay, and I'm just going to run it, and what should happen is it counts down and I should see the yellow banding around this just disappear because everything stops. And there we go. So that's great. I don't know the game is over, so here's a little thing that you can do that's quite fun to do. Go to backdrops. In the backdrop, add a new backdrop. Some of you have already done this, and in the backdrop I am going to look for, let's see, I'm just going to use that one just now. Text tool, click in the middle, game over. Okay, not going to waste too much time on this one, and we'll put it in the middle. There we go. Right, so if we go back to the code here, when I start my program, I want the background to be backdrop 1. That was the first one. When I finish my program, I want the backdrop to change to, put that there, the, what did I call it? Backdrops. It's called light. It's not a good name for it. I can change it somewhere. Oh, here we go. Light. I'm going to call this game over. That just helps me keep track of it. It's called game over now. So if I go to my code, right, it's a switch backdrop to game over. There we go. Sorted. So let's run it again. So we've got a normal background in there. We'll probably add something to make it a bit more exciting later on. Counting down, 3, 2, 1, 0, game over. Just what I want. Clicked on the cat then, so the cat sprite there has no script on it at the moment, but there's my backdrop there. Okay, that's how we're going to add a timer to our game.